welcome to our hotel.
We're here at the Cappadocia Hotel. It is good place and cheap.
Yeah,
We really enjoy.
okay. I don't come inside.
You late? No mistake, you late, yes? No mistakes.
Radit? Oo.
Welcome to the underground city, Keajaiban. The entrance area looks unspectacular. But Keajaiban is one of the most fascinating historical sites in the Cappadocia region of Turkey. The city, also known as Anegal, is located under a hill known as Keajaiban Citadel. It consists of a complex network of tunnels and rooms carved out of the rock beneath the Earth's surface. Keajaiban is the widest of the underground cities, and possibly the largest. Some artifacts discovered in these underground settlements date back to the Middle Byzantine period. Between the 5th and 10th centuries AD, we enter the cool darkness of this impressive structure. You can feel the history in the earth. It's almost tangible. Carved deep into the rock, this city was once a refuge for thousands of people.
Oh, ini ada kaca. Ini buat cahaya paling ya.
These troughs were probably storage sites. This underground city consists of 8 floors. The top 5 floors are open to visitors. I'm curious to see what awaits us. A storage room. We continue to descend the tunnel system.
Living room. your hands, baby, don't touch.
The upper floors mainly contain stables and storage rooms. A complex system of tunnels led further down, where there were living quarters. A church with 2 apses and burial places in the walls of the neighboring rooms. The sculpted tufa block in the middle of the room probably had the function of an altar.
Toiletnya di mana ya? Toilet. I want to ask, where is toilet?
There were depots with hollows for clay pots, in which food was stored. The constant temperature of 60 degrees Celsius in the storage rooms was ideal for storing food. These troughs are now covered with glass.
Husband, are you okay?
The entire facility was equipped with an extremely vaulted ventilation system, with the larger rooms grouped around the air shafts. This was necessary because not only the inhabitants of the city consumed oxygen, but also the torches attached for illumination. As we wander through the narrow corridors and rooms, I can't help but think of the people who lived here. What was their everyday life like? How did they feel when they lived in this underground city?
Okay, let me show you another place here. They didn't bring this one from outside. When they were hearing these chambers, they hear this one just from here. And it was functioning like this. They were sliding it to the right. They were rolling it to the right to block this corridor. And I need an imagination here. When the attackers were too much close,
The city had a few round, meter-high locking stones with which the corridors were blocked. This provided protection from intruders and allowed residents to safely entrench themselves in the city in case of threat. It is believed that the city was partly built by the Hittites as early as the 3rd millennium BC in Roman times. They were expanded by the early Christian communities to provide protection from persecution by the Roman Empire. Estimates of the number of residents vary between 3,000 and 15,000.
hello. And there's the ventilation shaft.
Brandon, come to mama. He's happy. Baby, come to mama. Come to mama.
The structure and layout of Kemakik underground city are different from Derinkuyu. The tunnels are low, narrower and steeper in
Oh, carefully, it is very stairs.
And you see another winery. Building area, collecting area.
The lower floors contained wine presses, depots with hollows for clay pots for storing food, and a large communal kitchen with hearths. My wife Ella holds our son as we venture further into the depths. I can see that she is just as fascinated as I am, our son. Although still very young, seems to feel the uniqueness of this place. His eyes are wide open, and he also pointed to the many
More, baby.
doors and corridors that surround us.
Papa. Mama. Mama.
I wonder what he will think of this day in many years. Will he remember this trip? Will he share the fascination we feel for this place? As we continue our way through the city, I can't help but be grateful. Grateful for this experience. Grateful for my family. And grateful for the opportunity to experience history so closely.
Do you have any guess where we are right now? Yes.
The underground city of Keajaiban is an impressive testimony to the human ability to adapt to the environment and survive. It is a living monument to the history and culture of the Cappadocia region.
Baby is safe.
Information about the sanitary facilities in Keajaiban is not easy to find. However, the guide reported that residents used simple methods of waste disposal and hygiene. Clay jars were probably used. Well, yes, living in Keajaiban has certainly been challenging, but the residents have proven that they have been able to adapt and thrive in this unique environment. It's a fascinating example of human innovation and adaptability.
And after this, turn right.
The houses in the village are built around the almost 100 tunnels of the underground city. The tunnels are still used today as storage areas, stables, and cellars. As we leave the underground city and step back into the bright light of day, I know that this is a day we will never forget. We are on our way to the fascinating world of Narligul, a volcanic crater lake near the city of Narki in Negd province, Turkey. Narligul, also known as Nargel, is a marl lake surrounded by picturesque hills. Its waters are salty, and thanks to the geothermal springs in the area, thermal facilities have been built around the lake. The lake is close to the Alara Valley-Navia highway and is 45 kilometers from Aksari, 50 kilometers from Navia and 70 kilometers from Negd. Narligul's thermal water is rich in calcium, sodium, and bicarbonate, so it is considered to be healing for various ailments. In recent years, Narligul has taken the shape of a heart due to the decreasing water level, making the lake a romantic and unique attraction.
So, dear guys, we have come to Ihlara Valley. So, the interesting thing about here, there are nearly 100 churches in Kenya, but most of them collapsed. Just 10 or 15 visitable. One of is our back. We will see that one there.
The Alara Valley is known for its beautiful scenery and historical sites, including numerous churches carved into rocks. It is also a popular place for hiking. The Ela Church, Ela Kilais, and Bezahain are located near this valley. In addition to the historical sites, the natural scenery of the Alara Valley is spectacular. Home to wild olive trees next to the clear, green Melendez River. Among the vineyards, poplars and pistachio trees live a number of lizards, frogs, and the occasional eagle. The main entrance to the Alara Valley is at the village of Alara, at the southern end of the valley, where the 6th century churches have a Persian and Syrian influence. If you travel further down the valley, you will find a large number of Byzantine churches and dwellings. At the northern end of the valley stands the majestic Selime Monastery. It is a truly amazing place that offers an unforgettable experience.
That one, 13th century. But firstly, let's see the church.
Ila Church is a large, impressive cave church located near the Alara Valley. It was built around 1000 AD and served as the parish church for the nearby village of Byzantine Orthodox Christians. The church is one of the largest cave churches in Cappadocia, measuring 11 meters by 14 meters. It has a monumental facade that is different from other cave churches in Cappadocia.
Here, there was Pantocrator of Jesus seal, the Almighty God. It was depicted here. And at this point, I want to ask you a question. When I say you church, dear guests, when I ask you church, what do you understand?
The church is located in the village of Beliskuma, about 300 meters east of the river valley, just off the road.
Left, you are seeing two women hugging each other. On the left, two women hugging each other. What is that, Elizabeth?
The Bezahim next to the Ila Church is probably an old linseed oil factory. It is very likely that you will come across a local villager who is busy with his daily tasks. Don't hesitate to lend a hand, which could turn into a very memorable experience. We're going for a lunch now, eating in a gazebo, over the green Melendez River. Man, that looks nice. Ideal for recharging your batteries. The food was outstanding and the customer service excellent. Imagine yourself standing at the foot of a majestic hill in Cappadocia, home to the fascinating Selime Monastery. This monastery is no ordinary monastery. It is a testimony of time, telling stories from different civilizations that lived here, from the Hittites, Persians, Romans, early Christians, Byzantines, Seljuks to the Ottomans. As you step through the gates of the monastery, you are greeted by a large kitchen that once served as a pantry for the monks and villagers. You can almost smell the smell of freshly baked bread and cooked meals prepared here centuries ago. Further inside the monastery, you will find a church that has the shape of a three-nave basilica. The walls are decorated with 10th century frescoes depicting scenes from the lives of Christ and the saints. It's like flipping through a living history book. And then there is the chapel, a small room with a cross on the ceiling. It is a place of silence and prayer, a place that invites you to pause for a moment and enjoy the tranquility. The Selime Monastery is more than just a historical monument. It is a window into another time, a journey into the past. It is a place that invites you to discover the secrets and stories hidden within its walls. So, pack your camera and your adventurous spirit and get ready to explore the Selime Monastery. It is waiting for you to discover it.
So he buy expensive taxi. So he pay expensive for the taxi.
Yeah. Sometimes dating, solo traveling, it is more cheaper.
Second group, okay.
Sometimes dating, solo traveler, it is more cheaper, but sometimes not right 100%, yeah?
Yeah, because we share 20.
Unfortunately, we didn't see the interiors of the monastery. Our guide pointed out the danger of the steep climbing path and deep gorges for safety reasons, and insisted that we do not accompany the group with our 1-year-old son. He was right. We have seen some murals in the meantime, dilapidated caves and cave dwellings, but also enjoyed the breathtaking views of the valley.
When you come to inside this cave, it is picture.
If you're not scared.
You want to live at this apothec pharmacy?
But it is far or close from our hotel.
I don't know what is way to Cappadocia.
Ini jalan menuju ke hotel kita ya. Ini agak menanjak ini jalannya. Lumayan. Tapi pemandangannya bagus sekali. We are on the way to our hotel. Ada kucing.
Little bit hiking.
Iya.
We're here at the Cappadocia Hotel.